Thank you for coming back to We the People News. Please subscribe, leave your thumbs up, and please leave your comments. First of all, thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. I really do appreciate you for it. Thank you so much. Yesterday's video, if you did not see it, please go back and watch it. There's a lot of good stuff I don't want you to miss, and it would help me out on YouTube also. So let's get right into this. $3,000 monthly, $3,000 monthly checks, I'm sorry y'all, could be going out soon. Will you get one? We're going to talk about that in just a minute. Y'all, I want to first tell you about this crazy story that I've seen, and it's so crazy that it's almost unbelievable, but it is true. We all have heard that the Ukraine has killed 5 of Putin's top generals. Well, now get this. The Russian soldiers don't want to fight this war because they was lied to. It's a war built on oil and lies, and other than that, one man's greed. And they just don't want to fight in it. I mean, Russian people are good people. It's the leadership that went crazy. But now these soldiers, these Russian soldiers, are scavenging throughout the battlefield. It used to be a country, now it's a battlefield. But they're going through trying to find Ukraine small handguns, and when they find them, they shoot themselves in the leg so they can go home. It's a lot of them doing it, and one was caught on tape talking about it. So they would rather get shot than fight in that war built on lies. And I don't blame them either. I don't know if I could shoot my own self in the leg though. Y'all, I really believe this whole situation with Russia and Ukraine, I really believe that it will be coming to an end before too much longer. I don't see the point in it carrying on any further. I mean, Ukraine has already proved to Russia that they're not going to just sit back and roll over. They're going to fight, and they're going to fight to the finish. And I don't think Putin was quite ready for that. So, and all the sanctions that Putin is getting from around the world, not just our country, everywhere. Everybody is just not having anything to do with them. So with all of that together, I really believe that this whole situation will come to an end before much longer. There's nothing else to prove here. Y'all, when it does get over, this is something else that I want you to think about for when this does get over, and I hope it does get over soon. But what happens anytime something like this happens? What does the United States always do? They rush right in with billions of your dollars and rebuild these war-torn countries. Now, I'm all for helping these people, but we go in and completely rebuild. But all the while, right here at home, we say, the hell with our people. They don't need any help. But we're Johnny on the spot anytime anyone else needs help. That's never made sense to me. And that's not only in the Biden administration, that's all the time. I mean, as far back as I can remember. So that's not a slight on Joe Biden. I know a lot of people think that we are so far away from Ukraine and Russia that this war really don't matter to us. You need to think about this. It does matter to us, because the fact of the matter is our Alaska shoreline, I guess you'd want to call it, is 53 miles away from Russia. Only 53 miles. So again, this war in Ukraine and Russia matters a great deal to us, because just think about it. 53 miles, you could drive that in what, 35, 40 minutes in your car? But now think about a stray missile. It can make it in a few seconds. We're not that far away. People are always talking about their capability of launching a missile to the United States. Well, they could do that to Alaska, because Alaska is the United States. Y'all, you could be getting a monthly check very soon if the lawmakers actually act on this the way they say they're going to. But we've seen it in the past. I mean, where they talk big game on things and then they just let it fizzle out without doing it. That's their way of not doing anything. But this big check could be an easily $3,000 a month. And this would go out to 36 million American families. This is the child tax credit advance check that they was getting, and it was cut off, and now they're scrambling trying to find a way to make it happen like now. So this is good for those people. And for the ones that don't qualify for this, when they see how good this works, and it must have worked, because now they're thinking about bringing it back. So if they see that this works, it could be a model for adult tax credit. We can only hope. I mean, no, they're not talking about it. Somebody said that they've heard a couple of senators talking about it, but I hadn't. But if they see it's a success, it could move right on into an adult tax credit. So I'm glad these people will be getting the help that they need if they bring this back. It's not set in stone yet. Thank you all so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. And please sound off in the comments whatever you feel on your chest. Get it off. Whether you hate me, you hate the situation we're in, you hate our government, just get it off your chest. It will make you feel better to get that load off your shoulders. And do that in my comments. But y'all, seriously, what would really make you feel good is if in the midterm elections you vote all of these crooks out of office. We need all new blood. If they're in office right now, I feel that they need to go. Now that's up to you what you do, but I'm going to do the right thing, and I'm going to put these old relics out to retirement. And the ones that I can't get out in the midterms, I will do it in 2024. Okay, any raise that you see on YouTube concerning Social Security right now, just know they are talking about the COLA raise for next year. It's not a raise that you're going to get right now, and next year is too far away to even talk about this. So this is just going to be a waste of your time if you go to that video. So y'all, anytime there's something like this, I will tell you. Now, I can tell you, this is good that they're doing something good for the American people right now. In the terms of, they're thinking about gas cards for people. They're bringing the child tax credit back if they get it all worked out. It is good that they're doing this. There's people out there that really needs help bad. And on the other hand, the midterm elections is coming up, so they want to get something good, positive out for the American people. Y'all, proposals. Everybody is putting proposals out. Every day we hear about a new proposal that's going to make this person that brought it up look good. Proposals is only as good as the piece of paper it's written on until it goes to the person to get signed into law. And we know how many hundreds of proposals has it been since we've been following this stuff? Nothing gets passed. They make these proposals and they just fizzle away. They die away. Proposals are nothing. So when you hear stuff, there's a new proposal for a reoccurring stimulus check of $5,000 a month. Don't buy into that garbage. It's just a proposal. Until it starts picking up steam, don't even put it on your radar. Y'all, if you want the truth about stimulus, Social Security, child tax credit, I will give you the truth every time. I will not sugarcoat. I will give you my opinion and the truth. And it may not be pretty. Thank you all so much for all the support that you give me. Please say a prayer for our world. Say a prayer for our country. Say a prayer for those people that's supposed to be leaders in office. They need your prayers. Also, say a prayer for everyone around the world that's hurting through COVID, financial hardship, or any other affliction. Just know I love you all. Until tomorrow.